Hi, it's Chris Stinson, 334 Strength and Conditioning, working out of Trinity Fitness, Greenville, Alabama. Today we're going to go through day one of my Greenville High School baseball off-season program. Today's our push and pull day. We go through chest, shoulders, core, and legs. All right, this is a dumbbell flat bench. We're going to do it with a neutral grip. The neutral grip is not as stressing on the shoulder as a normal grip. So we do neutral grip for our baseball players. It gives the shoulders more range of movement, so it gives less possibility of injury. Gonna make sure we concentrate on keeping the palms in. We don't want to go wide as you would a dumbbell fly, so you keep it close to your body. Concentrate on the movement and the time under tension. We're going to do our first set of 8, 7, 8. We're going to lower it, and we're just going to come back up with it. All right, this is the alternating shoulder press standing. What you want to do here is you're going to make sure we stay at an athletic stance with our feet pretty much shoulder width apart. We're going to start with the dumbbells on the floor in order to get them up, so we got to make sure we have a good angle, on our back when we come down. We don't want to roll our shoulders when we come up. Once we get them up, we got to make sure we got a good sturdy upright position on the pushes. That way you're not leaning too far forward, too far back, and putting more stress on your lower back. We want to make sure we keep one sitting down. There again is time and attention. With this one right here with our baseball players, we'll do 5 sets of 5 to really strengthen their shoulders, to keep healthy, especially my pitchers. It allows them to strengthen their shoulders throughout the year. They help with fatigue and injury. All right, this is going to be our trap bar deadlift. The reason we're going with the trap bar instead of your regular barbell is the trap bar, since I'm teaching to high school baseball team, it's easier in form. I don't have to concentrate so much on making sure they have the correct form with the barbell, because I'm only allotted a certain amount of time for our training sessions due to school and classes, and in the afternoon work, and then we have to go through the field. So we use a trap bar because it's safer. It's easier for the kids to get underneath. They can get more leg drive instead of having to worry about so much on form. All right, so what we're going to do is 5 sets of 5. And there again, the reason we're doing 5 sets of 5 is on the off season, we're working on strength and speed. All right. You got to try to keep your legs at another good, everything's built off of athletic stance. So I'm set right here. We have the raised handles on this trap bar. I try to keep my feet right there in the middle, the raised handles, right on the bar part of the trap bar. It's the same with the dumbbell. You got to keep a good neutral spine on the way down. You're not rolling our shoulders, we're not rolling our back. That way we have no back injuries. Once you grab it, the way I teach my guys is we're going to look up, we're going to find a spot on the wall, we're going to keep our eyes fixed to the wall, and all we're doing is we're pulling the bar tight, pulling our body down to the bar, and going straight up with it. Same movement down, bending at the legs, pushing the butt out, straight back up. At the bottom, there's no snatching. We'll stop and reset and go right back up. Stop, reset, back up. Reason we stop and reset is we keep them from bouncing at the bottom. Once they bounce to the bottom, there's no way for them to keep their body tight, and then it has more of a chance for the kids to get injured. All right, this will be our dumbbell snatch. We're doing 5 sets of 5 on this also. The safety on the dumbbell snatch is I like to keep the dumbbell square in between my body. That way, when I start, all I gotta do is I know I can reach down, grab it, and come up with it. You wanna keep the dumbbell as close to your body as possible on the way up. And instead of coming up, you wanna keep it here and come up this way instead of bringing everything out in front. Because then you're gonna start working on the rotator cuff and all that. And like again, we're trying to get them strong and faster. We're not trying to injure them. All right, so what you do is, just like everything else, a good athletic stance. When we're going down, neutral spine, Make sure our head's up, chest out, not a lot of pressure on our lower back. We're not gonna roll our shoulders, we're not gonna bend our back. The correct way to pick everything up, so we're bending down. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna keep this hand right here on my side. When I come up, the same thing as deadlift. I'm looking up, I'm shooting up, keeping the dumbbell close to my body, and coming up with it. Back down, and 5. On the way up, you wanna get your lower body involved, so when you're coming up, you're shooting underneath it. Back down. On the way back down, you wanna make sure you keep it close to your body again. There again, no injuries. Do 5 sets of 5, and then we're gonna alternate to the other arm. Everything's the same. Hand right here, come up, close to your body, up and down. And we'll do 5 sets of 5 of that. All right, these are our dumbbell side lying extensions. The purpose of these is there again, being baseball players, shoulders are very important. Shoulder care, the shoulder health, the shoulder strength, also the elbows. This is not only gonna help the elbow, it's gonna help with the rotator cuff. It's gonna strengthen that up. It's gonna put us in a better location. The safety of this is we've got to make sure on our extensions, which I'll go over in a minute, we're not going too far back and not too far in. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up, bottom leg straight, top leg up, crossing. That way you're even. You got balance. I'm going to grab it. I'm going to pin my elbow to my side with the weight. And all you're doing is you're coming from here. All right, we're going to start right here. We're coming down and we're just pulling up. A lot of kids want to try to bring it all the way back. We're not doing that because it puts a lot of negative pressure on your elbow. So we're coming here, coming straight up to make an L, and back down. Do 2 sets of 10 of this, and back down. A variation you can do is once you got kids that's got good balance, we're going to straighten our legs out, put more pressure on this elbow. That way it's all here. They tighten their core up, keep their balance, and it's up. Some kids can go a little bit further on their L's, some not. We teach them to come up as soon as they feel that pressure on the elbow. We're not going to try to extend past that pressure. You're going to keep your wrist locked and straight. We don't want a lazy wrist. Front arm back. Coming up. 2 sets of 10 on each arm. And then when we get finished, we rotate and we do the same exact thing to our left arm. This is our core exercise. In my program, we'll do 1 to 2 core exercises each day. We do have days on the program, usually on our Thursdays, it's a real heavy on core and cardio. But on today, being Monday, we're pretty much going our push-pull. We're gonna do 2 sets of 15 on the Russian twist using the medicine ball. On this variation, we're gonna pick it up and we're gonna keep it right here in front of us. And all we're doing is just getting kind of about a 45-degree angle back. All you're gonna do is you're gonna come touch left and right. You're using your core to turn. You want to keep your midsection as straight as possible. My knees and my lower body's not moving. And we'll do 10, 15 of these. All right, I have a variation for my guys. Usually my seniors who have a stronger core, I'll have them lean back with their feet up. We'll cross it, and it's the same thing. You're going to get some movement with your legs, but this is for my guys who have better balance. What's going to come in, back and forth. We'll do 2 sets. A 10 to 15, making sure that when we do it, we're right here, our core is tight the whole way. We're not putting a lot of stress on our back. There again, we need all the leverage on our back to make sure we're not hurting ourselves, keeping our core tight. Before day 1 can be completed, we have to finish with a 5 or 10 minute stretching session. Usually we're gonna stretch our glutes and hams. We're doing from the seated position. Once we get finished stretching our glutes and hams, I'll let my guys do a little 3-4 minute sprint, mainly pole to pole, real light session. According to how much time we have left, we might possibly be able to run some bases. Once we run the bases, or we finish our stretching routine, I release my students, let them continue their day, go back to class, or go home according to what time my workouts are. Thank you for joining me today for day 1 of our push and pull. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 2 for plyometrics and speed.